Okay, good evening everyone. So it's Monday the 4th of December and we're doing team training. We're going to cover lots of different aspects today. What I'm wanting us to cover is sales, how we can actually create an income, how we can actually create a wage for us straight away so that we can all be earning as fast as possible. So that's where I'm wanting to come from with this. We've also got somebody who's going to go through Unilevel, which is phenomenal. So I need you to stay on for that. That is so important to see how we can earn on a residual income from our Unilevel. So please make sure you're on for that. But all I'm going to do is I'm not going to anything in lots of detail because you all know it all, but I'm just going to kind of tell you what we've got planned. So a couple of weeks ago, there's a few of us who started a campaign to basically look different from New Year's Eve last year or around that period of time. So it's basically back then in a now photograph that we can use to help promote ourselves in the new year, but also we'll be happy to share them. Obviously anything on our testimonial page is because it's been there, because it's been allowed. So therefore you can use those. So that's going to give us a new bank of photographs that we can use from prior to our business opening up, even forming, and now a year on as well. Okay, so some people have got that on a go with their business pages, with their timelines. If you haven't, that's fine. Just get in touch with me. There's photographs in the Facebook page that you can actually use. So that's one method that we're creating a set. Sorry, someone's just come to the door. Obviously, I need protecting from a little white, tiny, fluffy doll dog. And then another method that we're using is 12 Days of Christmas. So Sophie, I've told her what I wanted, like I do, and the designs that I wanted, and gone through different aspects. We're going to do 12 Days of Christmas. Now, guys, you don't have to do this, okay? This is optional. You may just pick one or two of the days out of it. You don't have to do the whole 12, okay? So it's going to start on the 12th, and there's different parts of it where we're just going to say, if you want your coffee or capsules for over Christmas New Year, please place your order now. There's one where everybody who comments before a certain time, all the names are going to go into a Christmas stocking, and where you pull a name out. And then this is what you can do. It can be, I would personally do like a trial of capsules or of coffee. Then another one is that people send in their pictures of the Christmas tree, and you can choose it. Or one of your children could choose it, and they could get a trial of capsules or coffee. Another one was a Christmas outfit, and we've left it quite open so that you could say in the write-up, you could say whether it's a Christmas outfit that they're wearing, their children, the best one at their work, it could be their dog, it can be anything, and then you would choose which one you liked. So what we're trying to do is trying to create interaction, and obviously the more interaction you have, and we can all work on each other's as well, because that's something else I'm working with somebody in the next couple of days, which please remind me to go over, then obviously it can help. I've done something today which I just did quite quickly on a whim, and a few of you have gone on there and wrote to the comments, which obviously I'm grateful for because it makes it go higher up on the timeline, and I'll go through that with you. There's other little bits in there about how to make a healthy protein flapjack by using our lean Java bean recipe. So you're having a good healthy sweet instead of obviously chocolates and everything like that. Also how we can use our capsules to maintain your weight over Christmas to New Year rather than gaining. So there's 12 different posts for every day that I will put in our Facebook group a couple of days before, so that you can all look at them and you can see them and see whether you want to be involved. And like I say, you don't have to be. I understand some people definitely cannot afford to share samples. I get that. So you'll just pull out the bits that you want to do. You might just do, I'm going to do one of them. We've also got where you'll have to guess how many coffee sticks the empty coffee sticks that everybody's been saving for me. I'm going to put them in some form of glass vase or bowl, and then everybody has to guess how many they are. I'm actually going to run that as an internal team competition as well, and I'll let you know in the new year. And obviously we can let our, that will be one that we will hold on to give them an answer to that one. If you want to give an answer straight away, then I'll have to draw the team one as well. So that's another one. So there's just kind of, there was in there probably around 6 little things that you could do as a giveaway or a bit of a competition. The last one being on Christmas Eve is obviously Duck Duck Goose, which wording is perfect for Christmas. And obviously they can do that as many times as they want. So you may say that you're going to offer it 1 stick but 4 times during that day. You could be that you just let them go on and on and on. But all these are connections for you. So you could actually save all these names. You could actually say, you could actually send a message in the new year when things are a little bit quieter and say, thank you for entering that competition. I'm sorry you didn't win this time, but would you like me to, if you want to forward me your email address, then I'll save it so that I can, any future campaigns I can let you know about. Okay, so it's a way of creating a customer base for you. So, and that interaction might say, well, actually you know, you could just say, well, you know, you could always purchase them. It's just £7 for 3 sticks if you'd like to try it, or would you like more information? It's a way of you being able to create, and that's what I want for you all, guys, at the moment in time, because in the new year we're going to hit recruitment. Okay, so we're going to have a platform of hitting recruitment, and it's going to be probably that first full week back. So I'm not going to think about that in December. It's not a good time to recruit. What I'd like you to do is build up a customer base, because we know a lot of our team members have actually come from being customers anyway. Okay. So one thing I did today, because it was sat on my desk, in fact, my mother put it on my pint of water. Louise and I have adopted a new life elf. Okay. And same again, it's purely for promotional materials. I don't really need an elf in my life. So I have the little adoption certificate, and I put it on Facebook today, and I just said anybody who comments coffee, when I comment bean, the one above us won a trial stick. And a few of you have gone on and done that, so thank you very much. But I've basically said whenever elf appears on mine and Louise's timeline over December, then that's what we'll do. Okay, so people hopefully will be looking out for elf. Now, whether I do 1 stick, you can't really do 1 capsule, but 1 stick or 3 sticks or 3 capsules, then obviously that's my personal choice. But it's just kind of thinking of different things that will create an interest for you. And that definitely worked today. Now, as a team, we always have decided when we're actually doing a proper promotion, like what I'm just saying about a trial. We've never kind of done promotions of a week or anything like that, because we don't feel we need to. But I think what we want to do at the moment is create a stir, and I want you to create an income. That's what I want you to do. So this is going to be a good way to do it. Now, I've never said to anybody, I can't stop anybody doing anything, but I've never said to anybody not share, because what do I say on every presentation? I say, all you have to do is share the stick of coffee. It's as simple as that. We're in one of the easiest businesses. You just share a stick of coffee. So to do that, we need to publicly let people know that. And that's what I think the 12 days of Christmas will do, and like the idea, like the elf as well. And I was going to go on to that. So obviously you all know to actually get sales will be through your own inventory. So whether you buy 15 or 14 boxes, you're actually earning from that. We sell a full box at £55, or you can get £60 from a box by selling it at 4 single weeks, and you still got 2 sticks left over. Okay, so that's obviously working on like a 50% profit margin there, which is a huge profit margin in retail, huge profit margin. So we're very, very lucky. You know, when obviously now Mark's a little bit more involved, and he was like, I can't believe that. You know, they're working on profit margins of 50p, £2, £3 sometimes, and they've got like 2,000 to 3,000 different items on their websites. So we are extremely lucky. So obviously people can pay you by cash, they can pay you by PayPal, they can pay you by direct debit, they can pay you check, you can even get a World Pay app for your phone, and they can actually pay you that way. So there's many, many different ways, and that will be for your warm, hot and cold market. Your other way of earning is through your back office, and this is what I also want you to know how important it is, because that helps people who cannot afford to have a big inventory yet, okay? We're all looking at the bigger picture. So as long as you keep yourself compliant with 1, 2 or 3 boxes and your 2 personal customers, and as we know, our 2 personal customers earns us $60, which would offset against our 1 box, so really we haven't got any financial payment out there at all, then you could actually just ask all your customers to order through your back office, or you could do it for them. I tend to take my customers' details and do it for them, just because I don't think a lot of them would be very confident about ordering, not very IT efficient really. So that is a great way, and as you know, you're going to get $30 on that. So if you've got 10 people, that's $300. If we can start building up these people to have a regular AMP, then I'm telling you now, guys, this time next year you could have December off, because you would just know your AMPs, how much you would be earning from your AMPs. Okay, this is what I want you to try and think of, is short. I want you to earn now short term, and the best thing we could do that is with sales, because it's not a good time to recruit, not a great time, shall I say, to recruit, and then we'll go through that into January. But this time next year, if you've got 20 people on an AMP, that's $600. 20 people in a year. We had people who was hitting 20, 30 customers, 20 to 30 customers in those few months that were open. Now, if every one of those wanted that coffee on a monthly basis, that is huge. Now, I'll just say, for example, for me, obviously I've got, as you know, I've got a salon. Now, I do a lot more selling from my inventory, to be honest with you, but that's because I see them. Okay, so if I think like, if we all kind of think, right, well, let's just see what we can do. We can get 2 personal customers a month set up on an AMP. So if I had, I don't know, Angie, probably best telling you, but I think I might have had just over 30 personal customers in the back office, but they're not ordering monthly, don't get me wrong, because they're inventory as well. And we had somebody who was hitting the leaderboard globally, week in, week out, with customer sales. In fact, we've still got one person who was cracking with sales, but does a lot from inventory, and somebody else who had them all through the back office. These are little aspects of our compensation plan and our business. I don't want you to forget. This is why this today was important for you to be on, for you to just go and think, thinking heckers, yeah, I've not really thought that through, but that is huge. One aspect of that is huge. It saves you on to order on your inventory. It's if they can do it and they're confident and the AMP is set up, they don't ever have to do anything again. It's going straight to them. You'll just get confirmation looking in your back office that they're ordering. You've got nothing more to do with it apart from financial benefiting. That is massive. That is massive, massive, huge, guys. Okay, 20. If we think of 20 by this time next year, that's $600 for next December. Okay, and that is achievable. I think a lot of you could have that done by Easter. I know you could, because I know who's on this call, and I know you could. Okay, so that's one thing I want to think about. I'm not going to discuss January yet. Yeah, I know, Erin, you offer a real personal service as well, but Erin, say you started to advertise further afield. If you start to go in the search engines in your Instagram and in your Facebook, and you start looking at mums and tots groups or slimmer groups further away, and wasn't in your catchment area, then they would be best using your link, because you wouldn't be able to obviously see all those. Or for you, if you was obviously having customers back in the UK or Ireland, then that's when this would be perfect for you, Erin. But I know you offer a very personal service, and that's fantastic. But same again for you, you've got that personal service working phenomenally well. But you could now, for your New Year aim, is think wider field. Think further afield, think more globally of these customers wanting this coffee month in, month out. Okay, just think, because once you've done that, that's very little amount of work for you. You don't need to train, you don't need to teach, you don't need to mentor. You could just check in every now and again. They're looked after, because we know the coffee's going to look after them anyway. Okay, so if you just think each month on your little task list, right, I'm going to get a couple more this month, I'm going to get a couple more this month, and build them up, it would be fantastic. You need a one-to-one. Okay, no, I said I'd offer everybody a one-to-one. You know, I'm here for you all. So there is that. And then I think I saw the most wonderful lady here. Let's have a look. Let's just have a look here. Oh, she's there. We have our wonderful Angie Foreman with us today. Hi, Angie.
Hi, how's everybody?
We're fantastic.
Wonderful.
Great to see you. What I'd just like to do, Angie, there's some people on this call that have never met you before, so I'm just going to do a little bit of an intro. So for people who don't know Angie, and for the people from the UK team, my goodness me, she has been amazing. She's kind of our like knight in shining armour. She's just been phenomenal for the UK team. So basically I contacted Angie just over a year ago, and obviously she had to be wary, she had to be cautious, which is absolutely fine, and I respect her for that. But we I think she soon learned to trust me and knew where I was coming from. And for me, I can also say I love this woman. She's just, if we don't contact each other in the day, I actually miss her. She's a massive, massive part of my life, as well as being a phenomenal mentor and upline. I couldn't ask anything more from her. She is great, and she's always there for all of us. She has been amazing for us. So Angie's my direct contact in California, my direct upline, but she has been looking after some of our new team members by working with Carl and helping with Carl, and I'm sure Carl could vouch as well of how helpful she's actually been. So what Angie's come on the call, she's often on our calls, don't get me wrong, she loves to be part of the UK team, but what I wanted Angie to do for us today is to reiterate what I've just said about how we can earn quickly now. I want you earning, guys, okay? And also Angie's going to go over the Unilevel, because that, I'm hoping at the end of this call you're all going to go, whoa. So we've already gone inventory, we've already gone $30 in a back office. What Angie's going to go through now are the power of that customer base of $30 in the back office and how that builds up your Unilevel, which is your long-term residual income. I think you will be very, very pleasantly surprised. So over to you, Angie.
Oh gosh, you almost made me cry. Thank you. Gosh,
you're worth it. But I'm going to mute myself now. Okay, so I'm going to leave it over to you.
Thank you. I get off these Zoom calls with you guys and my head starts getting bigger. Oh well. Hey, okay, so I'm really excited because I do have an announcement first before I go over the Unilevel. And this is only for you guys, and this is also for Carl, because I've adopted your guys into our team also. Whoever gets 20 customers this month, they can be old, new, relived, I don't care, 20 customers, I'm going to be sending you 5 boxes of your choice of coffee or capsules. So that might be an incentive. Okay, guys, so that's for you guys. So you guys can run with it. You might all jump off the Zoom right now and just go, huh? So anyway, so 5 boxes of coffee or capsules. The first person to hit 20 customers. And all you have to do is just keep a tab and you guys will win it. I'm going to have some more incentives in the next coming months. I love to do this with you guys. I know the last, month and a half, 2 months have been a little bit of a struggle, going over into the new system. So I appreciate every single one of you guys. And I absolutely adore you all. So thank you. So with that, let's get to the money. Who likes money? Hello? I do. I have some bills I have to pay this month. No, just kidding. So I was going back over the Unilevel. Okay, guys. So I don't know if I can screen share this. Can I screen share this, Alison? Share contact?
You should be able to, Angie, yes.
Okay, let's see. Let's go. Hold on for a second. Sorry about that. I should have had this up and ready. Because I like you guys to just go, see it while I go over it. because our Unilevel is where our money's at, you guys. I mean, not only with the Unilevel, I mean, with our customers, do we get that, you know, first commissions, you know, the $30, the $50, the 60 something dollars, and so on and so on. But our Unilevel is where I call it my savings, and I think it's going to, is it not going to work? Uh-oh. I put it in. Maybe you might have to do it, Alison.
Oh, I'm not, I am, I always have it ready, Angie, if I'm doing it. I don't think it'll be up on my screen ready to do. Are you talking on normal Unilevel, or are you going to do something different?
No, I'm just trying to go to like the website, and then I was going to click on the Unilevel, the pay plan. But for some reason, let me try it one more time. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I go to the website. Let me share.
It's just coming up black, Angie.
Yeah, why is it doing that? Okay, well, I guess we're not going to do that. Okay, so, all right, so I'm just going to read it off.
Do you want me to do a whiteboard whilst you're saying it?
Oh, yeah, that would be great. Okay. Someone just asked a question. No, it has to be 20 customers, not 20 boxes of coffee, 20 customers. So you guys have a run for your money here, huh? I'm making maybe a little bit of a challenge here, but I love challenges. Who doesn't love challenges? Okay, so I can't remember who asked that question. I think Bridget asked that. All right, so guys, because I have my mom's laptop, so I have my iPad, I have my laptop, and I have my phone, guys. So what I want you guys to do when you have time, go to your website, click on don't log in, click on the opportunity. When you click on that opportunity, you'll click on the compensation. And under that compensation is our whole compensation pay levels of how our company pays us. And I know that they're going to be changing a couple of things to our benefit. I'm not at privilege to say that yet, because to be honest with you, I don't know the full facts of it yet. But when they do implement the new change, you guys are going to love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, so when you get to the Unilevel bonuses, remember this, your first level, you know, we get 5%. Okay, our second and third level, 5%. So it's like a phone number, you know, 555-777-88. Then it goes to 10, basically. So when you start building up your team, just to give you an example, Bobby is my one that takes care of my back office for me. He tells me where I'm at, what's going on. He goes, you know that you just hit your 65th level on your Unilevel of customers. And that means just there, it doesn't matter if it's $5, it doesn't matter if it's 5 cents, 1 cent, $1. They all add up. Could you imagine on my 65th level, you guys, I'm making money on a customer that I don't even know. That's how powerful our Unilevel is. Could you imagine you get into the company, and so a year from now, this next Christmas, you have all your customers, and I'm talking about just not customers on here. I'm talking about we get our monthly, like my team. Every time someone puts in their auto shipment, that some of that money goes into the Unilevel. So, and plus we get, you know, our Unilevel BV is called. So when you buy extra coffee, that goes back into your team. That goes back into the Unilevel. So everyone gets a little piece of that. So after a while, those start adding up. I mean, just think about it. Say you have, let's calculate, because this blew me away when I was really starting to calculate this. And I'm gonna do it in dollars, guys, sorry. Okay, say I have 100 customers, and, or, sorry, 100 team members, and all those team members, they have they have 10 or 20 customers each, right? So could you imagine the power of how big your team is getting? So let's just say, to make it simple, every single person you make $1, just $1, okay? So $1 times 100, we have 100 people, right? Plus, let's say 20 customers each. So that's 20 customers times 100 is, oops, did I do that right? 100 times 20 customers is 2,000. 2,000 customers, you guys. Think about that. That's a lot of customers. That's a lot of people, okay? So now this gets really powerful. So we have 2,000 customers plus our 100 team members. Let's go times that by just $1. Oops. Times it by $1. That's $2,100. And that's on a low, you guys. I'm doing this on a low. That's $2,100. Do you guys see how powerful your Unilevel can make you a lot of money? And yeah, you're right, Joanne. That's a salary. $2,100 is a monthly income for some people that live on monthly. So if you think about, and that's a low. I'm saying this is a low. I'm giving you $1 because you can make a lot more money, and it just duplicates and duplicates and duplicates. So that's what I want to explain to you guys a little bit tonight about how powerful the Unilevel can be. Yeah, it is. It's absolutely, and it's doable because all we're doing is we're sharing a healthy weight loss coffee and now our capsules. And I did message Lewis this morning because I don't think that we have really, and me and Alison, we talked about this. We haven't really explained to people how powerful our capsules are. So I came up with this idea with Lewis. I said, Lewis, can I interview you on a Zoom? I want to interview you on a Zoom, and I want you to give your expertise on how powerful our capsules are. And I want you to do it in less than 5 minutes. And then we can share that with our people. We can put it on our Facebook wall. We can share it with our customers. Because when he talks about how the NRG, our capsules work, and how it changes your body, you guys, this is a game changer. It's an absolute game changer. And we haven't even scratched the surface on our capsules. So that is my next goal. Is hopefully I can get this taken care of in the next week or so with Lewis. I can get him pinned down and do this because I'm now in Yuma, Arizona, and he's back home in Redding. He's in home in Redding, so I don't get a chance to go in the office and just grab him and say, no, we're doing this now. So, but I think that this, once we get him to get this less than 5-minute video about the capsules and just capsules, because we all know about the coffee. It's easy to explain about the coffee. Maybe he can do it on the coffee too, but I think it'll be really powerful this month to get more customers. And I told him that too. I said, hey, you guys, you already announced this contest that you're doing, and I think you guys all know about it, the Vegas with Jim Britt. I said, you need to get this out there so we can really start opening this up to our customers and our team members and our people that we haven't even met yet about the capsules. So that is my next goal, and hopefully I'll have it by next week for you guys, so you guys can really share this and get your sales up for yourself for Christmas. And get that Christmas bonuses. That's what I call our customers. I call our customers our Christmas bonuses. It's that little extra money that we can have for Christmas, and in our Unilevel too. So if there are any questions on the Unilevel, I know I went over it real briefly, but if you guys have any questions at all, please let me know, and I'll try to answer it to my best.
I just want to ask one, Angie. Just a bit of clarity for me, really, because obviously I'm new here to this compensation plan and working out how to get paid. But are we paid a week? I'm just pretty much picking up from what Alison said, and I think it's right. I just want to clarify. Are we paid a week behind? So my efforts from last week, I'll get paid this Friday coming. Is that correct?
Yes.
How it's working,
yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right, cool.
You guys, sometimes it's a little faster when we're doing credit cards, but with PayPal, it all depends on, you know, if those PayPal payments are paid, then, because I go in there about 3 or 4 times a day and I look at them and see if they're paid, then I can go in and cross-reference them and mark them paid and get ready to ship in the system. So, and I know there is quite a few, you guys, if you guys are wondering, you know, where your product is, make sure you get your PayPal invoices paid, because there's quite a few in there that still haven't been paid.
Yeah, so is that the same month? Sorry, in terms of commissions, so commissions paid weekly, yeah? So from my last week's effort is paid this
Absolutely.
Friday.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, can I just, sorry, Angie, just to steal that part there that you just mentioned about the invoices being paid. I don't know, obviously speaking from Alison's team, but I know a lot of my team, when you initially enrolled, you'll have selected the invoice tab on there. If you've ordered product and you haven't put in your physically put your card details into the back office, you more than likely would have selected the invoice. So what would have happened is your product would have gone through for order, but this is what Angie's saying now, you'll have received a PayPal invoice. So go into your PayPal or check your PayPal email and you'll have an invoice sitting there waiting for you to pay. All you do is click on pay now and then just go through the process of you paying like a PayPal payment. That'll pay for your product and then your product to be shipped out to you. I know there is a couple of people that I have spoke to in the team regards to that. Thank you very much, Alison. And Angie, sorry.
Okay, no.
Same Alison and Angie.
Yes, I know. Huh? It's like my kids. My kids are all C's. So did anyone else have any questions on the Unilevel part? And you guys can always go. Just click on your website. Click on the opportunity. Go in there and just really read, you know, what the compensation plan offers us, especially that Unilevel. That Unilevel is powerful, guys. I call it my savings. It's my savings account. That's what I love. Oh, me too, Joanne. I love what's happening in our back office. And they're still changing some things, you guys. So it's going to even get better and better. Oops. Okay. All right. So I hope I did a good job tonight then. How'd I do, guys?
You did great, Angie, like normal. That's great. It was just a matter of, I really wanted people to see, apart from the recruitment side, how they can earn money now with something that we all know and love, which is the product. Recruitment doesn't come easy to a lot of people. You know, people found that a little bit hard. So that's what we're going to work with for the new year. But I really wanted people to start thinking of short-term and long-term of the customer bases. We are a business that is the forefront is an amazing product and a customer base. We have always said that. So it's just a matter of reiterating it and letting people kind of think back to why they started and how they can actually always keep a very, very good income there whilst they're building up a team. So no, that was fantastic.
Absolutely. You know, one of the things that that I've really come to the conclusion, I'm just sharing this with you guys because, you know, a lot of times we're networkers. You know, I'm a networker. I love the challenge of networking. I love the challenge of going out there and having people join my team. But I've sort of slowed down a little bit and I've realized that, you know what, there's a few people that really aren't networkers and that are my customers, and I've really tried to get them over, you know. And then it dawned on me, Angie, why are you doing that? You make more money on them right now as your customer because they're not going to duplicate like you're going to duplicate. They're not going to go and build the business, but guess what they're doing for me? They're referring people to me. I just had one of my customers in Canada refer 2 people to me. They want to buy capsules. They love them. I sent them some samples. You know, I said, yeah, I'll send you some samples. I sent them a 3-day in a little pack. Here, try them. And next thing I know, here they go. I got referred from my customer. So your customers can be amazing referrals for you guys. And give your customers some, if they refer 3 or 4 people to them, or even one person, I give out a little bit of thank you to my customers that refer, you know, a couple customers to me. and take care of your customers, because you know what? They are going to sing like a bird, and they're going to share your company. So that's just a little, I like to share that with you guys, because don't think out of the box of not just always recruiting. You don't want some people to join you because they're not going to do what you're doing. You want them as customers. You really do. And you want them to refer people to you. So, and that's how I'm starting to look at my business now. I really am. So.
Yeah, I think also the great thing is with us having the V line as well, it's enabling people to understand you have to speculate to accumulate in business. At the end of the day, we are all business owners. We're independent business owners, and we're all self-employed. So you need to get a product out there for people to actually even like it in the first place. So I always say to my new team members is you've got to think with 5 or 14 boxes, so much of that product has to be classed as consumable waste, that you take it out there. So if I was setting somebody up as a V line now, I would honestly say for them to get all those products out, to get 10 of the little trial packs, get 3 sticks in it, get all 10 out to actually start building the business up, and look at that one box as potentially 10 customers, or you can even split it to 30, just trying one. What I did at the very beginning, because obviously I was coming over from another company, was I just asked people to do me a favour, and nobody said no. When I just went on Messenger and just said, could you please do me a favour? And I said, yes, what would you like? And I sent the coffee out that way, and they were just hooked. So if you're getting 5 boxes, I would always make sure, I know that you can think about, I need the money back, but you have to look at the bigger picture as well. And if people don't know it or try it, everybody always says, well, can I try it? It's like with skincare or perfume or anything, people always want to try first. So I'd always mentally think you have to speculate to accumulate. You have to think of, right, out of 5 boxes, 1.5 is just going purely out on samples. And you've got to keep a spreadsheet of who they've gone to, because then you can follow up. And also make sure you've got a spreadsheet of all your customer base, whether they've got 1 week, 2 week, or a full month, so that a couple of days before they are due, if they're not on an AMP, that you can say, would you like me to send some more out so you're not without? Okay. So I know now for shipping, the last day at work will be the Friday, but obviously you would not get it. Can't say you get it for the Saturday. It would either probably arrive between Christmas and New Year. So I would definitely be thinking about around the 18th to actually put orders in, because we don't know obviously how busy the Royal Mail is going to be. But I will keep an eye on that, and I will make you aware of it. Also, you've got to remember that, over your New Year period, that is a crucial time for sales. And you could just think that these sales will then automatically a lot turn into team members. So we have got a great time now. We've got the selling point of people can still lose weight now for Christmas, can still feel better in that little black dress, can still feel more comfortable. They can have more energy from our products, because the Christmas is a busy, hectic time for people. People find it very strenuous, very mentally hard, physically hard. So our capsules and our coffee will help with that. And then obviously we've got the whole detoxing and feel better in the new year. And Carl is obviously got a phenomenal experience in health and fitness as well. So maybe you can work with us on creating a little bit of we can't do obviously any form of diet or nutrition advice, but we can, maybe Carl can work with me on something that we can actually create as a advice sheet, without an information sheet, without it actually having diet advice. So we can give something out to people. So it's just your basics that you can get from anywhere about researching your fat burning soups, not to eat carbs after, just a general one that we can't get pinpointed on, but just something that we can say we've got an information sheet to go with it. Okay, because would you do that with us, Carl? Would you be able to work with me?
I've got my own bespoke meal plan anyway, which I've had all medically approved and everything anyway. I've got the disclaimers in there. The only thing that I would say, it's got my details on there, but if anybody comes to me, generally I would say, look, have you come to me through Vitae or not? Obviously I'd never steal anybody's customers or team members. I'm not like that. So I'm more than happy to upload that into the group. You've got that there, then you can start sending that out to your customers. There's no problems with that at all.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, if we can work together for something like a little mini plan for New Year on that side of it, then that'll be great. So we've got lots of things going on. We've got lots of things happening. I'll just tell you something though, guys. I'm halfway through an Indian head massage this morning on an 80-year-old lady. When my mother, who does the accounts on a Monday, knocks on the door and she knows not to disturb me. And she went, it's urgent, it's urgent. So I went, oh, Pat, hang on. I'll be with you in a minute. I've been treating this lady for 30 years. So I went out, she's Mark Nesia. Well, straight away I think kids. Says, what's wrong? What's wrong? Mark Nesia. So I goes running through the salon, round to Mark's bit. And he says, there's some guy dropping off coffee, but they want £68.95. I says, what for? He says, well, they're not going to leave the coffee unless you pay them £68.95. So I'm going, well, I don't. So I went to speak to this guy, says, well, what's all this? We'll never pay £68.95. He says, look, it just says on here, I cannot leave unless you give me £68.95 in cash. Well, the thing is, I was a bit flummoxed because it's not happened before. I've got this poor lady in my room and I'm thinking, what do I do? What will head office want me to do? And I thought, I can't let the coffee go. There's no way that coffee's leaving my building. It's staying in my building. So I said, well, is this customs? Is this a charge from customs? He says, no, I don't think so. So I says to both guys, what would you two do? He says, well, we'll tell them to take it back. I went, oh, no, my coffee's not going back. There's no way my coffee's going back. So I went running into a staff room. There's me trying to look through my purse because it's Monday morning, not being paid. There's my mother trying to look through the purse. Then we had to open the safe to try and get this £68.95 together just so that they didn't take coffee away. Now, what a performance. And that was like at 9:30 this morning, trying to pay for his coffee. So I don't know what all that was about, but there were no way they were taking that coffee back out the building. So we have another 144 boxes with us again today. So, yeah.
And you're going to get reimbursed.
I just sat on it. I just sat on it like, you're not taking it. It's our coffee. So we're looking into that. We don't know whether it's obviously some sort of difference between this week's and last week's, whether it's gone a different form of shipping. We don't know, but I was adamant. So our coffee is here. So I'm going to wrap this up now for this evening. I've really loved it because I really did want you all to get back to basics and realise your earning potential. And that is in tiny 3 aspects of a 10-level compensation plan. Okay, but I wanted you back at basics. I want you earning now. Okay, so that will just be, and obviously you've already got people thinking then, just always remember to write these people down. People on your comments, people that purchase, people who inquire, you need them on a Google spreadsheet so you can refer back to. Okay, so that you can go back in the new year. You can comment, message them back and go, could I have your email address? I'll keep you up to date with any future promotions we do. Okay, so all that is going on for you, all right. So has anybody got any, what are you laughing at, Angie?
Alison, oh, I just had a light bulb moment. Okay, and that doesn't happen very often, so bear with me. Okay, you guys, every time you get a new customer, you go on Facebook, you tag me, new customer, that's all. Don't say anything else. Just go, new customer. Okay, I want to make a stir on Facebook. I want to make some noise. And you don't mention the name of the company. You don't do anything. All you do is go tag me, Angie, new customer. Could you imagine what our Facebook is going to look like in the next couple of weeks?
Angie, can you imagine what your eyes are going to look like when we're 8 hours ahead of you and your phone's pinging throughout the night? Because I know you don't switch it off. You've blown it big time now with this team.
No, it's exciting though. This is what I love. Okay, guys. So that
for every customer. So is this for every personal customer that goes through our link and orders to our back office?
Yep.
To build us up to our 20.
They hit 20. The first person to hit 20 customers, and you can put it on Facebook. Angie, I won. I got 20 customers, or something. Something fun or something. So,
right,
okay.
team. Are we on it?
Yep. Let's go.
Yeah, all unmute yourself. Are we going for this, guys?
Yep,
Absolutely.
definitely.
100%.
Hey, I tell you what, Carl, don't you dare go in that gym. You sign all those women up. Don't you dare. Right, no, he's out of it, Carl. He's got to be banned.
I've got my customers ready.
No, Angie's not allowed to be in it. Kick him off. Not in it. I'm not playing if Carl's in it because that's not fair. All he has to do is get a group of women and he'll just say, right, sign up, and he's won.
It's a competition.
No,
it's
I'm not
open
playing.
to everybody
I'm
to
not
win.
playing. Right, okay then, guys. So let's go for this. Let's just show head office. So kind of like all Angie's bosses. That we mean business in the UK. That we can do phenomenal sales. That we need our coffee coming every week because we're selling it. And that in the new year, we're going to build a really strong team because we're going as two become one. And that is our launch title in the new year. Okay?
Yes.
So let's start with that now. You've got lots of people there who are watching. And like I say, let's work on these things that create comments. Go into the first Monday, probably, Naomi, after New Year. Go into your Facebook, into our chat and say, can you just go on? Can you just promote? We've also got something else which I'm working with a couple of ladies about our business groups where we can all help support each other as well. So remember, something like Elf can be on your timeline and it can be on your business page. Okay? So you could be running two different things. So I don't care if you all go and get an Elf tomorrow. I'm not bothered whatsoever. And that it just comes up every now and again, and then people know that they're going to start. They have to start doing the commenting. Okay? So any ideas we've got, if something's working for you, share it. We're not in competition with each other, apart from Carl. Well, we exclude Carl. But we working together as a team. I've gone off him very, very quickly, guys. Very quickly. We're working together as a team. So the more noise we make, we're helping each other. So remember your hashtags, Vitae Global UK, Lean Java Bean, Coffee and Capsules. Let's all use the same hashtags. And then obviously in the new year, we'll do two become one in the new year. So let's work together. Let your teams know when you have posted that you need help, you need love on it. Like I say, I've had team people put coffee. And then I'm thinking, well, somebody else comment, because there's no way Julie White's getting another stick of my coffee. So just kind of, look at that. Let's work together. We're not in competition with each other. We need noise. We need huge, huge volume of noise. Yeah. Okay, ready for that new year. So, Angie, do you want to wrap it up, my love, and we'll finish for this evening?
Yes, and I will say, guys, I'm excited to announce that UK sales were up $4,000 last week. So congratulations. Give your guys self a hand. And you know what? Let's get back to where we were and let's just triple this. And let's just show everybody and Vitae who's boss, who owns this company.
Angie Foreman. Angie Foreman and a UK team. Bless her. She's wonderful.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you to all the team. You're all absolutely fantastic. And yeah, Angie, thank you so much. And we'll look at a different theme for next Monday. If there's anything specific you want to go through, because now we've kind of got a template and our idea for December. So if there's anything that you want us to look at specifically, we will do. And then obviously we've got that last part week of the new year before we go for it on that Monday. So please remember that, just open up, just kind of say where you think we can go. And Angie will work with us, as you know she will. We're doing the opportunity call on Wednesday at 9 o'clock. And if anybody needs any one-to-ones or you want me to do a quick Zoom or a chat with you and a few team members, then please let me know. I have got some availabilities this week, and also we can schedule for next week as well. Thank you. I've loved it. Absolutely loved it. You haven't put me into an SVT with the excitement, but I've loved it.
Yes, no, we don't want that. Don't want
No,
that
no
out.
SVTs now. We're done. Keep calm, Ticker.
All right. Guys.
And
Have a great evening. I'll
Yes.
talk to you guys soon. And I'm not going to be able to get in Facebook yet, chat. So if you want to put that in your Facebook group chat and let everybody know, Alison.
yeah, of course. Yeah, about our 20 personal customers. Yeah, definitely we'll do that. I'm sure somebody might just go to and do us a nice designed little post.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
That'd
All
be
right,
nice.
guys, I gotta go. I gotta get done finishing up these PayPal invoices. So.
Okay, thank
right,
you,
bye,
Angie. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.
Right, good night, everyone. And I'm here if you need me. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye, sis.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I've only got 10 customers left. I've only got 10 customers left to get. Let's go.
Right, shut it down.